One for the sixth video lecture of quantitative techniques, semester 3, module 1. In today's lecture, we shall discuss a problem on Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. So students, the problem given is like this. Calculate the Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation between the following marks out of 10 in statistics and mathematics of 6 students. So here we are supposed to find out the coefficient of correlation. Now as we all know that coefficient of correlation can be found out by using any of the two methods that we had discussed earlier, either by Karl Pearson's coefficient method or by Spearman's rank coefficient method. So in this problem, as we can see, 6 students 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 have been given marks in statistics and mathematics out of 10. Student 1 has scored 7, student 2 has scored 8. Similarly, second student has scored 4 out of 10, and mathematics marks are 5 out of 10 for him. The third student has scored 6 out of 10, and in statistics, and in mathematics it is 4 out of 10. Similarly, the fourth student has scored 9 out of 10 and 8 out of 10 in the two subjects respectively. Now what we are supposed to do is we have to find out the coefficient of correlation, but we have not been told whether we have to use Karl Pearson's coefficient method or the Spearman's rank coefficient method. We can use any of these two methods, but as the actual numbers are given, actual marks are given and not the ranks, then we can go for Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. If ranks would have been given, like for instance, if we give ranks to students based upon their statistics marks, then definitely this who is the highest scorer in statistics, that is student number 4, will get first rank. Similarly, student number 6 will get second rank, and so on. Similarly, maths also, the highest marks are tied here, 8 marks and 8 marks between student 1 and student 4, so both will get first rank, and so on. So we can discuss this method in rank correlation method, but as actual marks are given, we can proceed ahead with Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. So just note down this data in vertical form. One will be known as x, one variable, and the other variable will be known as y. So marks obtained in statistics will be x, and marks obtained in mathematics will be y. So just note down this solution: x, that is marks obtained in statistics, y, that is marks obtained in mathematics. So copy out all those 6 students: student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, 5 and 6, so on. Now what we are supposed to do here, we are supposed to find out summation of x, summation of y, that is total out all these numbers. 7 plus 4 plus 6 plus 9 plus 3 plus 8 gives you 37. This is summation x, that is sigma x. Similarly, y values, that is marks obtained in mathematics: 8, 5, 4, 8, 3, 6. Add up all these numbers again. You will get 34. Now what you have to do is to apply the formula of Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. The Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation formula is this way. So whenever Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation you need to apply, you have to find out x squared, that is square of this. 7 into 7, 49. 4 into 4, 16. 6 into 6, 36. 9 into 9, 81. 3 into 3, 9. 8 into 8, 64. So you get all the x square values. Similarly, do it for y. 8 8s are 64, 5 5s are 25, 4 4s are 16, 8 8s are 64, 3 3s are 9, and 6 6 are 36. So once we do it, what we do is we find out total of x square, total of y square. The next step is find out xy. Xy is x into y. 7 into 8, 56. 4 into 5, 20. 6 into 4, 24. 9 into 8, 72, and so on. Total this up. So you will get sigma x, sigma y, sigma x square, sigma y square, and sigma xy. So all this value you will get. Now, how many students were there totally? Totally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 students. That is 6 set of values in statistics and maths. So these 6 values that we get is noted as n. So small n is equals to 6. You can use the formula for Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation, Rxy. So coefficient of correlation between x and y is Rxy is equal to n into summation xy. What is minus? What is n? N is 6 into summation xy. Summation xy is here. Now summation xy is nothing but, here summation xy is nothing but 229. Okay, so what you get is 6 into 229 minus summation x. Summation x is, that is sigma x is this 37 into sigma y. Sigma y is 34, so this is 34. Okay, so the numerator is put. Now let's move towards the denominator. Denominator is square root of n into summation x square minus summation x the whole square. N is 6, we know this, so 6 comes here. Summation x square. Now if we see x square, summation x square 255, so 255 minus summation x the whole square. This is square of summation x here. Okay, so square of summation x. Now square of summation x is, summation x is 37, so square of 37, so 37 square. Remember this notification that there is a difference between summation x square, that is the sigma x square, sum of all x square values. Sigma x square means sum of all x square values. So where are the x square values? Here. And sum of all, that is total of all x square values, is 255. So we write 255 here. Similarly, this is summation x the whole square, that is summation x and its square we are gonna find. So we need summation x, that is sigma x. Where is sigma x? Sum of all x, x, sum of all x is 37. So 37 square. Similarly, bracket complete, one more bracket, n, that is 6 into summation y square. We take summation y square 214 here, that is sum of all y square values. then minus summation y the whole square. Summation y's square of summation y, that is 34 square. Once you solve this, you will get, simplify this, you will get this. Remember every time that we first need to solve the brackets first. Whatever is there in the bracket, that has to be solved first, and then it has to be multiplied. So first we multiply this, then we find out square of this, then we subtract this minus this, then similarly here also we multiply this, find out square of this, and we subtract both, and then we multiply both, because first we have to complete this big bracket. Okay, once it is multiplied, and square root is found out, it is divided to 116. So the answer that we get if we use the calculators is nothing but Rxy, that is correlation coefficient between x and y is 0.8081. Now they have asked you comment. Sometimes they may ask you comment, or sometimes they may not ask you, but even if they don't ask you any comment to comment on the answer that you have got, it is better always that you comment on the answer. A single line comment is enough for your exam. Here it is a positive correlation because we are getting plus answer. If this answer would have been negative, we would have got negative correlation. So there exists a positive correlation, first thing. Now this is a very high value. Anything above 0.7 can be considered as a high value. So higher degree between x and y. So you can just write that there exists a high positive correlation between x and y. That is, there is high positive correlation between the marks obtained by students in mathematics and marks obtained by students in statistics. So this fetches you some marks. I hope you have understood this problem. It is a very simple problem on Karl Pearson's coefficient method. Go through this problem. If you are not understanding, watch the video once more, and if you have any doubt, you can call me on my number. Thank you.